Good evening. And now on stage we have the 7th grade intermediate band under the direction of Mr. Brett Murdy. These students are in their second year of playing, so please welcome to the stage Mr. Murdy and the 7th grade intermediate band.
Okay, so, hello, I'm back. Quick change, right? So the piece you just heard was Incantation and Ritual by Brian Balmages. It was actually the last piece that I handed out for this concert, and they brought it up to quickly. It was a really quick turnaround on this piece, considering it is the same difficulty level as their hardest piece for the winter concert. Both of them were labeled as with 1.5, and they did a great job this turnaround, getting this quickly worked up and ready for performance. And so now I have a few awards for this group. I'm going to be mixing them up this time since we have 3 pieces. I'm going to start with Most Improved. Again, these are given to students that have shown great dedication to their instruments. They've displayed grit, hard work, and a never give up attitude that's paid off. Okay, I'm going to start with the Most Improved Brass again. So, Most Improved Brass. This student was really quiet when he came to me. He's still kind of quiet, but he's grown so much. He's played out a lot. He's pushed himself to do things that most of these kids have never done before. I took some of these kids to junior high all region, and they did a great job representing us. Then again, I take some of them to solo ensembles. He was on both of those. And so I would like to give the Most Improved Brass Award to Daniel Perez. Daniel, stay there. Daniel. Daniel. Go back. Stay there. Get pictures. Get pictures. Alright. The woodwinds were by far the hardest to figure out for this group. Most Improved, Outstanding. This was the hardest group I've had to pick awards for yet. And there are so many woodwinds in this group that I would love to give both of these awards to 1,000 times over. So many. And some of them are going to get recognized for other things today. So this lady, again, pushed herself this year. She went to solo ensemble and did a solo by herself, just like Daniel did. And I think all three of us, Mr. Barkheimer, Ms. Bashirs, and I, we worked so hard on this group and worked together on this group a lot. Could not find a better fit for this award because of how much they've grown since last year and just the amount of work they've put into their instrument this year. The Most Improved Woodwind Award goes to Jayla Jasper. Finally, for the last Most Improved, we have Most Improved Percussion. And this kid, he is amazing at what he does. He was one of the three I took to Amboy Elementary, and they pulled the drum line together so well. And while we started off on opposite ends because of the playing out of turn, it has grown. He's gotten so much better at it since the start of the school year, as well as playing overall, because he used to hit the heck out of the snare drum. Then I told him, like, you can't play more than 6 inches. And then all of a sudden, boom, he was starting to hit the parts at the right dynamic levels and the right enthusiasm. It's been a joy to see how he's grown. Can Wyatt Williams come up here and get the Most Improved Percussion? Before I move on to our next piece, there's also some more students that I would like to recognize tonight. These students, I mentioned solo ensemble before, these students that went to solo ensemble and they received medals for how well they did. They received an excellent rating, which is one of the highest ratings you can get at solo ensemble. And so I want these 4 students to stand up and then come get their medals from me. Jordan Doyne. Jayla Jasper. Jayla, you too. Roderick Rogers. And Daniel Perez. Give these students a round of applause for the amazing accomplishments they've done. Now, our next piece in this program that we will be performing is Korean Folk Rhapsody by James Kerner. move to our final piece of the concert, the one they're probably most excited about, is we're going to go through the Outstanding Musician Awards for this group. So, again, they did not make this easy. I guess they never do. These students displayed a passion for music and are going to succeed in music if they choose to do so for a long time. They're going to be successful individuals in the music. Alright, so we're going to start off with Outstanding Brass. There's a lot I could say about him, but he has been one of my anchors in this program since the start of the year for the brass section. And he's been solid. He's learned his part, and he has played it to the best of his ability every day we've been in class. I'm proud to have this kid in my band. I would like to welcome Oliver Lopez to come give the Outstanding Brass. Next up, I have my Outstanding Woodwind, another individual that has been solid at everything we've done this year. He has gone above and beyond in trying to do new things and do them well. I would like to welcome for Outstanding Woodwind, Cooper Woodridge. They did not make this choice easy. I had like 5 woodwinds in mind for this award, and but I can't give one to everyone, unfortunately. So for Outstanding Percussion, this is the most well-rounded percussionist that I think I've had in my career so far. How short my career has been, but they've been ready to do whatever I asked them to do. They've been an outstanding leader in their section, showing what they should do and how they should do it. I'd like to welcome Naeem Nelson to come get the Outstanding. And again, I'm also going to go back to Sullivan Ensemble because I have more students to recognize and get medals tonight. These students got the highest ratings that you can get at Sullivan Ensemble, a superior rating, and have received these wonderful blue medals as a result. And one thing about Sullivan Ensemble that's really nice is that you keep these medals and you can collect them and you can start a collection. I have a collection of my own from when I was in school. But I would, for this one, because there's so many, I would please wait to applaud until after I've called all their names. Please stand up and then come get your medals. Zoe Burks, Ashley Coker, Cora Hicks, Katherine Johnson, Madeline Lawson, and Maya Morgan. And finally, it's my honor to present this final award for this group, this student, and she's standing here. So I was like, don't go back. She has done everything I've asked and more. She has grown so much. She's now one of the tops in her section. She's a great leader to this program, and I'm honored to give the Director's Award to Miss Cora. And finally, we're going to end our part of this program with another blast from the past. Selections from Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, arrangement by Michael Story, featuring solos from Oliver Lopez, Cooper Woodridge, and a flute duet at the end from Jayla Jasper and Vivian Bowie.
Thank you.